Hi guys, welcome back to another episode. We are coming at you with mad consistency.
I thought we were not going to speak about
Listen, we don't need any negativity today, alright?
Obviously, SALMAN is a bit rusty. We have a legend with us today. The superstar.
Yeah.
The one and only.
Yeah.
You gotta hype him up for you, I mean.
Listen, hype up more. Oh, more energy.
Dr. Liban.
Wait to have Liban on.
And JIBRIL and me. That's why I said, man. That's why. Obviously.
Some people don't need to be introduced to them.
Yeah.
We're regular at this point. You know, the first time you're a guest in that, so you go to a yard, afterwards you just can go to the fridge anytime.
Just help yourself in
Yeah, it's your house, isn't it?
We've got to that stage now. Go to the fridge.
Yeah, like, you know, it's mad, yeah. How social media tries to paint a picture of, you know, what a relationship should be like, what you know, what your career should be like, you know, where you're meant to be in life right now. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's mad because I feel like it paints an interesting picture, right? And a lot of the times it's a picture that doesn't kind of align with where you are in life. So you see people, your age mates, doing things, kind of crazy things on social media, or you see this image of what a relationship should be like, whether it's a friendship, whether it's you know, a romantic relationship, whatever it is. You see an image of it on social media that you just feel like is almost unattainable. The role that social media has played on our perception on all these important aspects of our life, well, do you not think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, I think it has its pros and cons. You know, when I really realized that it was a problem, it was the first lockdown, because that's when everyone's like hustle culture. Like, we've got a month, 2 months, 3 months off.
Yeah.
You know, everything has stopped. There's a standstill. You need to be productive.
Yes.
You know, this whole productivity has to. You have to up it. You have to do well. You know, don't slack. Blah blah blah. All of that stuff. And that's when I realized, like, flipping out, man. Capitalism at its finest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. It's comparing yourself to others is never a good thing, but it's also good because then you can up your level.
Yeah.
To get it.
But what level is it good? What level does it get a bit too much though? That's the thing.
That's the thing. Is I think it's person to person. I don't know, because me, sometimes I look at myself and look at people that are better than me in certain fields, and I think, you know what, I need to step it up. Do you know what I mean? Like that competitiveness where it's like, okay, you know what, you could do bit,
Yeah,
especially if you know yourself, you'd be like, you could do better.
Yeah.
You understand? But for you to compare yourself to someone and not know the work that's gone into something, that's when it's dangerous. When you see someone who is a footballer, and you think, you know what, why am I not a footballer? And you start beating yourself up for it, but you're not putting the work in.
I don't even fit enough to run, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, you can't even walk up the stairs, man.
Yeah.
So
You were saying. Finish.
So that's when it becomes dangerous, when you're not putting in the work, or if you make it look like it's something anyone can attain. Do you know what I mean? Like, and that's what social media does for you.
Yeah.
They don't put in all the negativity, the struggles they've gone through, the depression, the behind the scenes of everything. You know
They make it look easy.
Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely.
So that's the downside of it.
Yeah.
So if you know the ins and outs of a field or sport, whatever it is, and you know what work it needs for you to get to that level, and obviously it's good to see people that you're trying to aspire to. Do you know what I mean? In that level. But if you only think, oh wow, Liban's a doctor, yeah?
Well, you know what though?
That guy only travels.
Yeah.
But that's all I see him do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, medicine must be easy, man. Come on.
Yeah.
So it's just that picture you're building. You
know what? I hear what you're saying about you need to show the behind the scenes, but realistically, nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see what.
They actually do, I think, personally.
So what that, for example,
if they did, why is there nobody showing it? Like, think about it.
They call it bloopers.
You show 10 seconds of a highlight of your life, innit? Let's just say that. And people, like, for example, if someone does a football skill, it looks sick, and then there's all those thoughts come afterwards. Yo, what can it be like that? But if the same player was going to put 100 clips of him doing the same skill in training, it's not going to get that much of a views. It's not going to get as many views. It's not going to get as much attention.
Have you not seen them YouTube videos where they start from day one they know nothing, and then day 30 or whatever, they've mastered the skill.
Yeah, but
And you're following that journey. That's the behind the scenes.
No, but it's only one video, and they tell you at the end, oh, you know what?
Daily videos.
Daily videos.
Yeah, there's like series on YouTube where you can watch someone start a skill from scratch, all the way to for them like actually doing what they said they were gonna do day one. You know what I mean?
But you know, I've seen one guy say, I'm gonna, what did he say? He was going gym or something, and he was about to lose weight. He said, I got 100, no, it was like, I'm gonna lose about X amount of weight. But it was like maybe over 3-4 videos. He would show small updates on how each video would be like 10-20 minutes. You get it? He's very clever about how much content he shows and how much information he shows, because he knows he's gonna lose the attention of the viewer. So I hear where you're coming from. Behind the scenes is important for people to appreciate it.
I think Jibril, for that point isn't necessary that you document every single moment of how you got there, but just give people a realistic and holistic image of how they got to Z. Do you know what I mean? Because what they're doing right now is A to Z, literally. Do you know what I mean? A-Z, bro. Do you know what I mean? At least be honest about, you know, all the other letters, all the other things that you have to do. You don't have to show everything, but just show people, because you know right now what's crazy, and I think this is what I was trying to get to with the question, was that on a societal level, what kind of impact is this having? Do you know what I mean? Like, because you know, for instance, when you see someone now achieving things and it just seems easy, bro. Like I told you, I became a millionaire in 3 steps. Or I'm a millionaire by I'm 20. Before I'm 20, all I had to do is this. Do you know what I mean?
But that's like deception, though. That's other side of it.
But it's a deception. It's true.
No, if you sell it the way SALMAN sold it, like, you know, you can even just forget that. Okay, millionaire in 3 steps, or you can lose X amount of weight in a week and stuff like that. And they're selling that idea. That is complete deception.
My account now.
Yeah.
Right. Do I give a lot of behind the scenes?
You don't.
No, I don't.
You don't.
You know, the most common question I get is, wow, YouTube must be paying good.
Do you know what I mean?
Because they're thinking all they see is me catching flights, left, right, center. They don't know I'm going back to uni, coming back from uni, that I studied abroad. They don't know that. All they see is me catching flights. So they're thinking, yo, YouTube money is good, you know. Yo,
is that deception?
You lot eating that Sscope money, yeah?
But it's not selling that idea of I'm traveling.
What does that mean? I'm posting.
Guys,
the point is, you know what I mean? You don't have to necessarily be selling the product for it to be deception. Do you know what I mean? Or you don't, like, you know, it doesn't have to be a tangible thing that you're selling. And that's kind of the problem. The problem is a lot of young people are having a skewed understanding of what it is to achieve something, or what it is to get somewhere.
And that it's easy.
And that it's easy. Do you know what I mean? It's twisted up in their minds.
But SALMAN, it's a part of human nature to watch people like celebrities. You know, their entertainment. You want that from him or from them. You don't want to know what's behind them. I don't want to watch training Manchester United train or drilling like training for like corners. It's boring. But I want him to score a nice goal in the game, right? Like a nice header, right?
But what about if you want to become a footballer?
But the thing is, we are conflating a lot of things now, right? Is this for the? What do you want from these people? When I watch Abdu who's like Instagram, right? What do I want? I want to have like watch him succeed, or do I watch him as entertainment? You have to
know why you're following someone.
Follow someone, right? I don't care if some Brad Pitt or George Clooney talks about politics. Man, make a video, right? Or make a nice. It's like what David Chappelle said, right? Who cares about what Ja Rule says?
We got Ja Rule on the phone. Let's see what Ja's thoughts are on this tragedy. Who gives a fuck what Ja Rule thinks at a time like this, nigga? This is ridiculous.
So I guess the question is, do you think social media has warped our understanding of these things?
Yes.
Has it had a negative impact?
Absolutely.
It has made people,
deny it hasn't.
like talentless people to superstars. Because actually they can like, I don't know if you've seen a lot of YouTubers that have like a live show. They're very awkward people.
Yeah.
But when you watch their videos, they're like, oh my God, they're so cool. They can speak so nice. But it's true. It has made a lot of people into someone. But we can say that about anything. Like a lot of people that are actors now, right? 500, 600, 200 years ago, actors were the worst of worst people. Now it's like it's the profession that is most sought out after. But it changes. I don't think maybe it changes to the good or the better, but I think a lot of people have a chance now, and I think that's a very good thing. But it also has a negative, which shows a bad, bad something, and it shows a bad effect on some people, right, or negative effect on some people.
Yeah.
But I think it has. I think the other good thing is that it has widened the spectrum of things. For like when we were younger, right? Everybody saw the same movies. Everybody had the same songs. Everybody had the same thing.
Yeah.
But now, man, every time I go on YouTube, I find a new community.
Something different.
Right? I just, like 2 days ago, I saw a guy that has like 5 million subscribers. I have never seen him. And he's so funny. But I think it's not a bad thing that a lot of people have.
I'm on the other side.
Yeah.
You don't think it's a negative thing? Yeah?
I don't think it's a negative, no.
I think, personally, I think it's a negative because a lot of the time, if I put myself in a situation, I was in uni, like when something as minor as I finished my exams in June, people in England finished their exams in May. Between May and June, I feel like I'm losing out on so much fun.
One month.
Do you know what I mean? 1 month, but I convinced myself that because I see social media, I see people going on holiday, they have done their hard work.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They've put like so much effort in. I don't see that.
Yeah.
I just see the end result. They're going on holiday, I'm not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and people are looking at me the same way. And that's it's a cycle like that. So it's that instant gratification. I want something.
Yes, I want it now.
I want it now.
Yeah.
To get it. And that's when it comes, if you're not strong enough, if you don't see an end goal,
Yeah.
right? And if you don't know the know-how of how to get to where you need to be, you will get depressed because of the fact that you think, you know what? These people decide yesterday they want to become something and today they're it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And they don't see the hard work. And that's the bit where you think, you know what? Social media is deception and don't take it seriously. Like, I'm not saying to people...
Have you actually met people that say to you, oh, I think it's easy to study medicine?
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, on a daily, bro.
And they said, according to your social media, we
No, not according to me. They won't insinuate it.
Yeah.
But people are not that dumb. Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Okay,
They won't say, but like they will insinuate.
Yeah.
How do you get that much free time? And how do you about? You don't know how many hours someone puts into. Do you know what I mean?
No,
Like,
of course not.
Especially
All
if
the
they don't,
night,
especially if you don't talk about it, or if they haven't seen you put in all that work, basically.
Yeah.
They don't see you
All
for
the late lights.
They don't see you for a couple of years and that, and then you tell them I'm halfway through my medical degree, I'm halfway through my every degree, and they're like, oh, but you know what I'm saying?
Since when were you studying?
And the thing is, you might maybe upload on your socials something that fun that you're doing, like maybe playing football, whatever. But you know what I mean? You don't know if I was playing football and then went back to my room to study again. But only thing I uploaded was the football, and it's just people. And then there's that perception that leads over time, and all of a sudden, you know what I mean? People have that.
And there's also like a certain way certain people are meant to behave.
Yeah.
If you don't sit here and talk about medicine, I had this interesting case the other day, and like continuous meeting up with people and talking about case studies.
Yeah.
Are you really a doctor then? Do you know what I mean? Like that, you should carry yourself in a certain way.
Yeah.
You should behave in a certain way. If you're not the typical doctor or typical engineer or typical whatever, then it's like, yo, since when are you doing that? Like,
You're a fraud.
yeah, no, you don't even seem like you're a doctor. Do you know what I mean? Like, because obviously you're having fun, you're having a laugh, you're not stressed, you're not trying to cry over a stupid exam. Like, people are like, oh, what about if you fail the exam? I know, just fail it. They're like, what?
You know what? Going back to that, Salman, your first question about the social media, it is a problem. But I feel like people need to change their perception on as soon as, like, actively change their perception of as soon as they view things online. Do you get it? You have to automatically know this is online. People are uploading a snippet of their life. If you see something that's successful, mashallah to them, and definitely they're putting work hard for it. They've worked hard for it, or God has willed it. So. Or both. So it's just basically you just have to kind of accept that and just you know what I mean.
It should motivate you.
Take with a pinch of salt, really, to get it and be like, you know, okay, cool, that's them, mashallah, whatever. And if it's something that's basically, if the person is like you, like looks like you from the same place as you, and they've reached somewhere very high, you know, wow, if he's done it, I can do it too. Number one. Number two, if they're doing it in a field that's something that you're interested in, maybe speak to them about it, maybe get some tips about it, and just, you know what I mean, focus your energy into doing it, because you know what it is, it's very easy to come up with excuses. Very easy to be like, bro, this guy probably, you know what I mean, he knows someone that got him into this thing, or he knows, got connections, or you know what, yeah, man, he went to easy, you know what I mean, it's easy, and then you just trick your brain to thinking that thing is easy for him and hard for me, and I can just sit here and wallow myself.
Or if I wanted to do it, I could do it. That mindset, do you get it? If I really wanted to do it, I could do it.
Yeah, maybe you could, but you didn't do it, right?
That's self-reflection, and that's, you know what I mean, it's going to disturb your internal energy. Like, people don't like that, you know what I mean, they like to sit in their comfort zone, in their couches and in their beds and be like, you know what, and feel good about themselves by not exactly, you know what I mean, so.
It's the same with relationships. It's like, you see these perfect couples online.
People that have been married for a long time.
Very long time. You don't see the ups and downs, and they're all right. Oh, hey guys, today we had another argument. Blah, blah, blah. It don't work like that in the real world. And you just see a couple happy, you know, good chemistry, good whatever, and it's like, wow, like, why are people so lucky? Why can't I find someone? Blah blah blah. Like, and it's that mindset that obviously social media is bad for. Like, do you know what I mean? Because you see other people, you don't know their stories, you don't know whether that would be khair for you.
Yes.
You understand? Like, it's good, that works for them.
Do you think that people project their feelings towards you in any way?
What do you mean?
For example, like, if I want to see you in a certain way, I will always see you in that way.
Yeah, but you're probably, everyone's perception of someone is...
So, like, people are like, they don't want, a lot of people are not very objective, right? When they see something, they don't like think about it, or a lot of people are very superficial, right? If they hate you, they hate you. So everything that you, like, if you breathe in the wrong way, they will hate you, right?
Hate for breathing.
Yeah, they hate for breathing, right? Yeah. So I think, like, if a person already thinks that, as you said, right? Oh, I've did it, so it must be easy, right? I think that's a very difficult thing to change for that person.
Absolutely. No, I'm not saying that's what like, a lot of people think. I'm just saying, perception-wise, if someone has a perception of you...
So actually their perception is their projection towards you then.
Absolutely. Because we were talking about this the other day, that little comedy kid who, you know, said a few things, people took it to heart. Like, they start going in on him as an individual. And it's like, yo, you actually hate this person.
Yeah, you actually hate.
Do you know what I mean? Like, disagree with the point.
Yes.
Disagree with what he said. You don't. You don't have to agree or disagree. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to agree on everything. You can disagree on things. But the moment you start going for him personally,
that's the case, man.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's
be more objective about it.
Be more objective about it. And that's what he's saying. Because you have a perception of this individual. And it doesn't matter what, you need an excuse. Did he say that? Wallah? Boom, you start bombarding his comment section, this and that, you're this, you're that, blah blah. And that's how it is on social media. You have that perception.
It causes a lot of this tribalism on the internet, like, or my celebrity said this, or I hate that celebrity, I don't like him.
Take sides.
Also cancel culture, and like, it's very easy. Because you say something,
we hate you anyway.
They've been waiting for you to say something that you were not really wanting to say. You said it, and then because they never liked from day one, they take it out.
But, social media is, the thing is that if you look at history, right, and a lot of people, like, I've heard about, for example, like Marco Polo, right, and he went to China, blah blah blah, all of that, right? Well, a lot of, like, researchers said that he never went to China. He just stopped in India, and then he just wrote what everybody that came from China told him. He wrote it down, and then he came back to Italy. So the fakeness of celebrity,
or even social media,
or social media at that time with books, right? Just with books, right? It's just, if you write a book, then you're like a legend or like a celebrity. So a lot of these people, like, people have been faking it
Fake it till you make it.
Till you make it, right? Like everybody now knows Marco Polo, but probably he was like a person that was like a fake, right? He didn't go all the way to China or did something like that. It's like, some people get that, you know. Some people become famous because of that. Other people that put a lot of effort into their craft, they have like like a couple of hundred subscriptions on their YouTube or on their Facebook or anything. So you know, sometimes there's something about qadr in this thing too, right? A lot of like, how many people have we seen that, for example, like this guy, this Kurdish guy that hit the car. Why are you going so fast, right?
Oh yeah, Ferdi.
Yeah, Ferdi, right? Like an accident made him made him a celebrity, right?
Qadr.
And then you have people that are like very like good in their craft or do something, or for example, like you just come like
been doing it for years.
Yeah, for years, yeah. Nobody's listening to them, or nobody knows about them. So sometimes, you know, it's some qadr into this too. So
it's mad. Social media is crazy. So what do you think, man? What's the solution for, you know what I mean, for your own question?
On that point, we conclude today. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been an absolute privilege having Dr. Liban with us for the first episode, and hopefully not the last one.
Sure.
How did you find it? I know, apart from Fatah, Jeremy, how's the gender experience?
We were just talking about and how much people put behind the scenes, right? This is my first time I've been like on a record session, right? Like every time. Like, I didn't know how much time you used on setting up lights or the camera, right? It's like, I was like, wow, it takes a long time to do this like small thing. So like, this is what for me was very informative, right? I didn't know, like I've heard about this, and of course I knew it was some work behind it, of course, but actually I have to see it.
To see it.
Yeah, to know, like, and to like appreciate more. Like afterwards, like when you guys make other videos, I would appreciate it more.
Like you see behind the scenes, yeah?
Yeah, when I have been behind the scenes.
It was good to be appreciated. It was good to be appreciated. Guys, please like, comment, and share, please. You know what I mean? We got someone new for you guys.
Yeah.
We deserve the likes. You know what I mean?
Inshallah.
You know, thank you guys for watching as always, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.